The Sanrio crossover part 2 is here, and it looks like we're getting some buffs and some nerfs for some characters. So let's get straight into it. Welcome back to another episode, guys. Let's talk about what we're getting this week. This week, of course, we're getting Sanrio crossover part 2. So this event is going to bring a decent amount of content at this point, including an event where if you participate and complete event missions, you'll be able to get 2 portraits, including the portrait Stunning My Melody and the Merry Karomi portrait, along with matching portrait frames that go along with each one. If you complete all of the tasks from the event, you'll be able to choose one of the 2 B-tier accessories for free. So that's really cool. They are B-tier sunglasses that either go on BQ or on Cheerleader. So very cool. You can't get the second one for free. You have to choose which one you want to get for free. The event is also bringing back the event from the first part, where if you participate in the event and complete the event missions, you'll be able to get the Hello Kitty Dream and Dreamy Cinnamon Roll portraits and matching portrait frames from part 1. And if you already have all of them, then you'll get a special currency that is the remnant currency. The store is going to have a ton of content for you guys to purchase, as we're getting new content and returning content. The new content that we're getting are the 2 special skins for this crossover that are the A-tier skins for Cheerleader and for Bloody Queen, called Stunning My Melody and Merry Karomi, both of which will have a 15% discount for the first week. And then the B-tier accessories for BQ and Cheerleader as well, the matching skins or whatever that you'll be able to get, that are the Melody's glasses or the Karomi's glasses. Remember, we get one of those for free during the event, and then you have to purchase the other one for Echoes only. Yes, all of this content, Echoes only. The glasses will also have a 20% discount for the first week. And returning content that we're getting that is going to return to the store includes the A-tier gardener skin called Hello Kitty and the photographer skin Dreamy Cinnamon Roll. Both will return for Echoes with no discount as far as I can tell. And how can I forget the 2 B-tier pets that will be coming along that are returning as well, that are the pets Hello Kitty Mechanics Doll and Cinema Roll Mechanics Doll, that will both return for Echoes only, no discount. Again, as far as I can tell. If that big event isn't enough for you, well, we're getting another event this week, and it's going to be the anniversary warm-up event. This event, as far as I can tell, is going to bring along a special portrait and probably more rewards, including clues and stuff like that, but I'm not really sure what else it's going to bring. They haven't really given any more details as of the day of recording this video, but maybe we'll see if they give us any more. What it's also going to bring along as part of the anniversary warm-up, but not exactly, because it's also just general adjustments to the game, we're getting some optimizations for the game, including improvements for the effects of some furniture collection pieces. So they're going to change some of the S-tier furniture pieces to have more glowing effects, to be a little bit more pretty, so they're worth the money as far as I can tell. They're optimizing the UI for rooms. That's going to be cool. I think that means that you'll be able to improve your room a little bit easier. I don't really know. They're adding a new character achievement system that we still don't have too many details for as far as I know, but I'm excited to see what that's going to be like. That's coming this week. And they're also giving us the new mini map feature that's going to be cool. I've talked about this in previous videos. I even did a video about it specifically. I'm looking forward to everyone having access to this because it's really good for beginners, but also for anyone, because it's not just for beginners. It was originally for beginners who started playing the game, and that's been out for quite some time now, but this is actually a feature that everyone's getting, so really cool. Another piece of content we're getting this week is, of course, Faro Lady. That was a character that was released 2 weeks ago, and last week into the store is going to be added to rank mode. So last week she was added to quick match mode, she was added to duo hunter mode, blackjack and tarot, but I don't think she was added to anything else. So she's going to be added to rank mode, meaning that people are going to be focusing really hard on getting their first badges for her. So be careful. You'll probably see her quite a lot in rank mode, unless you don't see her in high tier, because I'm not really sure how strong she is right now. And another event that we've got this week is the fact that they've got open sign-ups for the NAEU IVT Tournament. That is the Identity 5 tournament for 2024. So if you want to participate with your team in that tournament, then go over to their link and sign up. This week we should also have some more news as of the day of recording. This is the 24th, but on the 25th, that is tomorrow, technically today for you guys, they're also going to release, or they probably already released at this point, a Q&A with tons of different answers and new content that they're announcing and stuff. Maybe some clarifications, some buffs, some nerfs, stuff like that. Sadly, I don't really have access to that info yet, as it's coming tomorrow for me, but whatever, it's going to be fine. I'm sure that means that we'll have extra content to talk about next week. Let's talk about some future content, some stuff that we know is coming from the future. We got a better look at the 1 series skin for Entomologist. We originally got to see the special art for her, but we didn't really get to see what she would look like in-game. She looks really, really cool. This skin is called Flower of the Wasteland, and I've got some notes on what she looks like. She's got cute long brown boots that you don't really get to see in the original art, and she seems to have a very funny looking insect net capture thingamajiggy. It looks also like she has some golden insects, like ghosty insects flying around her that I can imagine will be in the actual skin when it releases, meaning that she'll probably have like trails of insects follow behind her, as usually these one skins do have some kind of after trail effects. That's the best way for me to describe it, I think. We got a better look at Mind's Eye's S tier skin as well, that's called Maria's Axiom, and the A tier accessory that we didn't get a look at last week, but we do get to look at now, that's called Sundial Key. The skin is very, very gold, still very, very gold, but very, very pretty. I do like it, it's quite nice. And it looks like she has like planets and asteroids and kind of different types of graphs floating around her, so that's probably going to be her trail effect whenever that skin releases. The accessory is very strange. It is a sundial of some sort, but it also has golden snakes on it. Don't really know what that's got to do with anything, but very curious indeed. NetEase does really like their snakes for some reason. Something that isn't skin related is what I talked about at the beginning of the video, the fact that we're getting some adjustments coming for some characters. Well, Identity V has announced that there are going to be some adjustments for 3 characters coming up, one of which is Hellember. The others are Opera Singer, and then for the Shadow. So a lot of people are going to be excited to see a nerf for Opera Singer and also for the Shadow, as they are currently some of the strongest hunters in the game. And Hellember, no, he's not getting nerfed. As far as we can tell, they've announced, as far as I can see, that they're going to buff Hellember. So Hellember is an interesting character that has not got a lot of play. It's because he's probably the first character that you get access to. He's maybe not the most attractive looking hunter and stuff like that. So I can imagine that's partially the reason why he hasn't been played as much. But they are going to buff him. I thought he was in a relatively good place. I don't think he's very strong, but I do think he's quite decent, especially since he got buffed where he now has faster movement speed and stuff like that. So I wonder what they're going to do to buff him. I don't think they'll buff him too much though, but who knows? Maybe they're going to adjust him completely. What are your thoughts? Do you think that Hellember deserves to be buffed? I think he's quite strong when he's in the right hands, but we'll see. And if you're looking for more Identity V content, then you should click on the video that's on the screen right now, because that's the one that YouTube thinks that you will like specifically.